day, new start to a new week. I just got off my 9 to 5 and on to the digital marketing business. So from one job to another, I literally just worked my 8 hour shift, and now I am putting time and effort into my business. And that's what you should do, especially if you're new to this selling digital products or any business. Basically, if you can give a job 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, then you should definitely be able to give your business 2 to 3 hours a day. So that's what I'm doing now, just doing my time on YouTube Live. I usually go live on YouTube a little bit later in the day, but today I was like, let me go early because I want to be able to work out later. So I'm on here to answer questions. Anybody who is ready to get started, you want to change your financial situation, you can definitely do it the same way I did, through digital marketing, through digital products. And you don't have to do it through just digital products, y'all. You can actually learn different streams of income, because you should always have different streams of income anyway. Don't ever just depend on one stream of income. I didn't learn that until later in life now. So if you are younger, you definitely should already have that mindset to not depend on one stream of income, and always try to create more streams of income, because you never know, especially with a 9 to 5. They unpredictable. They can let you go whenever they feel like it. I don't have anything against 9 to 5s, because if you have a great job, I know some people have jobs they love, cool. But most of us would rather not work a 9 to 5. But if you have that kind of job, then nothing against that. But if not, you should never just depend on that, because you never know. I know a lot of people who pretty much lost their jobs last minute, no warning, no nothing, because they can literally let you go whenever they feel like it. Hey, Edward, how are you today? So that was my reason. Well, one of my reasons why I started digital marketing. The main reason was because I'm just tired of waking up every day working for somebody else to make somebody else rich, and then being undervalued, underappreciated, getting small raises after a whole year, So, and then on top of being in credit card debt, also having kids that I have to take care of, and I needing more income. So those are my main reasons why I got started in this industry, and I have been successful with it. So now I come on here, give back, help other people get started, and answer questions. You're good. Yep, I am too. I literally just got off work. I don't know if you was in here when I was just saying that, but I never go live like directly after work. But I was like, you know what? I think I could be more consistent if I just go live straight from my 9 to 5, because then it would be a certain time every day, right? Instead of it being like all over the place. Hey, Abby, how are you? So yeah, y'all, I literally just got off work, and now I'm putting time and effort into my business, because why not? Especially since my business doing digital marketing brings me in more money than my 9 to 5, like double, triple my 9 to 5 a month. So it's like, it just makes sense. Why would I not put time and energy into my business if I can give them 8 to 9 hours a day, right? So it's not always easy, because you gotta be your own motivator when it comes to a business. You don't have like a boss or somebody telling you when you gotta clock in. So you gotta do it on your own. So you definitely gotta have the right mindset to do it. But once you get the right mindset, y'all, and you really get like fed up with your situation, or maybe you're not even fed up with your situation, even if you're just trying to make extra income just to make ends meet, or maybe to do the things you want to do, digital marketing would be a good job to do instead of getting a second job, because you can do it from anywhere, y'all. You can make money from anywhere. You're not stuck at a desk doing it. You can do it all from your phone. It's not easy. I would never tell y'all it's easy. It's a simple business plan, but it takes work, because you have to actually get up and post content, and show up for your business. So you so it's definitely not easy, but it can be done. I was a complete beginner when I started April 1st. I didn't know much, and I started brand new. I invested in a course that taught me skills, and then from there I've been learning and implementing what I need to know. And like I said, you should always have multiple streams of income. One of the products that I'm talking about today is DBA, Digital Boss Academy. Only the reason why I'm talking about that one today, I started with UBC, which is a full digital marketing course. They are not the same. One is a course, one is a PLR community. But hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. But I done forgot my train of thought now. But yeah, I said I was talking about DBA today, Digital Boss Academy. It's a PLR community, but the reason why I'm talking about that one is because it's a way for you to make additional streams of income. You can learn all these different side hustles all in one program. You get the option to resell DBA if you want to, but you don't have to. A lot of people get a misconception like digital marketing, everybody just reselling courses, but that's not the case. People choose to resell them because that's the bonus. They come with rights to resell, but that's not what they designed for, right? They're designed for people to get the courses, especially like DBA. It's designed for you to get it. You can resell DBA as a whole because it's a done for you master resale rights program. But there's a ton of stuff in it that you can learn and start side businesses. You know, you can learn how to start an Airbnb business. You can learn how to do drop shipping, UGC, TikTok shop. What else? Wholesaling, which is real estate. It teaches you how to start a virtual call center, how to do t-shirts, like make t-shirts. So that's just to name a few, but it's a ton. Amazon, how to be a seller on Amazon. So literally you're supposed to get these programs and learn from them and like start a business or apply them to a business because they teaching you all that stuff. If you want to resell them, you can. That's just a bonus that comes with it. Hey Stephanie, how are you today? Saying working this all your late prep up Joan line. So okay, thank you. Yeah, I just got off work. Literally, I went straight from my desk to live, which I may start doing instead of waiting till like 5, 6, 7 o'clock. I may just start going live straight after I get off work, because then it will be more consistent. But yeah, y'all. So if you looking for a way to earn extra income, or maybe you want to even leave your 9 to 5 eventually, I would never tell somebody to leave their job until they feel comfortable, because I still work my job, y'all. Even though I make more money a month doing digital marketing, I still work right now. That's just me. That's because I want to have a certain amount saved before I just up and leave my job. But that is definitely the goal for me, to leave my job, because it's mentally draining and stressful, and I can't do it. But right now I'm okay. But yeah, DBA, if y'all have questions on DBA, can y'all just drop them in the comments? I can answer them the best way I can. But you literally get access to all these different things that you can learn. You get access to a whole bunch of digital products, like done for you digital products that you can take, do whatever you want with them, rebrand them, resell them. It's just a ton of information. And for the whole program, y'all, only $222, which is way, way affordable, way, way underpriced. So it is a great way to start. There's a lot of people who are beginners who are starting with DBA too, who are able to see success. And if you do it on payments, you're able to do it for $55 a month if you do it through Klarna or Afterpay. So don't feel like you have to start like by paying the whole price up front. I didn't even start like that. And keep the medical, right? Yeah, that's part of the reason I'm staying, because of the medical benefits. I know it's a way around that. I can do it on my own, but like I say, I want to have a certain amount of money saved before I even leave my job, because then I would have to pick up insurance. I have a 401k. I'm not really worried about that, because I'm just take it all out when I leave. But that's another reason I'm staying, because I'm not 100% vested yet. And if you know about that, if you're not 100% vested, you only take what you put in. You don't take the company's match. And why would I leave a match on the table? Like, all this time y'all been matching me, so I need to wait. I'm at least going to wait till I'm 100% vested, so that way I take my money and their money that they put in. Yeah, it went back up a while ago. That was just a birthday sale she did. Yes, it's been back 222 for a while. I think it went down to, I can't even remember what it was. What was it? I don't remember. 130 something, right? And then it went back to, then she did like 158 for a little while, for like a weekend. And then it's been back at 2. Oh, okay, yeah. That's just for, 111 is just the price for volume 1. But I don't even market it like that no more, because it's not worth it. It's worth it, but I don't market. So volume 1 is still 111. But to get access to both volumes is 222, which makes more sense, because if you pay 111 for volume 1 and then you eventually want volume 2, you got to pay 222. Now you pay what, 333? So I just market the full thing, because to me 222 is still on the lower end, so I just market them both like that. Yeah. But every now and then there's a sale. But yeah, Teresa or Teresa, how are you? Is it okay to launch 2 digital products, or is it? No, you should definitely. It's definitely okay to do that. Yeah, you can launch 2. You can definitely launch 2. You definitely want to have more than just one product in your store, if that makes sense. When you do start like marketing, because for one you're gonna automatically you should automatically have 2 because you should have some kind of freebie alongside with whatever you're selling. But yeah, you definitely want to have other options. I wouldn't say you have to have a lot of products, but you definitely want to have at least 2. And you want something free, like you want something in your store that's valuable that you're giving away for free that you can market to collect emails. But yeah, 2 is definitely okay. Less is definitely more sometimes, y'all. Honestly, my store is okay because I've seen people got worse. But I'm even looking at my store like, why do I have so much stuff on here? But I feel like mine it had a strategy behind it. It's not like I have a bunch of random stuff, or it's not like I have 2 courses. I have one course, which is UBC, and then I have DBA, which is the PLR community, which is amazing, y'all. And it's an easy way for y'all to start that costs less. And then I have individual, like smaller ticket items, which serve a purpose, like a different purpose. So that's why. But yeah, 2 is definitely good to start with if you're talking about starting, but you would definitely probably build up more than that after a while. But anybody have questions? Anybody want to get started and really don't really understand? You can ask me in the comments, y'all. Y'all, I literally start this because one day I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just suck it up and pay for this course. I did not want to pay $500, but I did it, and it was the best thing I could have done. Like all I could think about is what if I wouldn't have did it. Like it was the best thing I could have done at that time. I'm getting stuck on pricing. Anybody's? Yeah, definitely don't overthink pricing because one thing about it, you can change it. I would say do research, of course, because you don't want to have a product that's similar to other people in the market and yours is way low or way higher. So you want to compare your product to like similar stuff if you can, but price it according to the value you think that's in it. Like what kind of value you giving in it? Is it an ebook? Is it a guide? Like what is it teaching? Is it teaching multiple things? What everybody else pricing their products at that's similar to yours, and then come up with a number based on that. Yeah, I know sometimes some of my products I feel like are underpriced, like my individual products, but it's okay. I did that on purpose. You know what I mean? So it's all about how you want to run your business and what you think you should put it at. Does it come with? Are you selling it with PLR rights where people can resell? If so, then you may want to add a little bit extra. If not, then So just think about like all the different ways or things that go into it and like how you're selling it. But definitely don't overthink it. But yep, y'all. I forgot what I was saying. I think I was talking about UBC. Had I not invested that $500, y'all, I probably would not be here. Like I've made almost 30K at this point. So definitely worth it. That's why I tell everybody, if you want to start selling digital products and get into digital marketing, now is the time, because this industry is only expected to grow. And you got to think about it. Digital marketing is needed in every business. You don't have to always invest in a course or invest in a product and then resell it. So sometimes we got to learn to use the product the way that it's designed to be used. Learn from it. Implement what it's telling you, right? You don't always have to resell it. Now, if it aligns with your business and what you doing, your branding, then yeah. But they are there to teach you skills. You can literally invest in UBC, learn those digital marketing skills, and apply it to helping other businesses market their business, charging a fee to market somebody else's business, or coming up with a marketing plan, right? Or use the same skills to apply it to a business that you've been wanting to start, but you don't know how to make sales. So you get UBC, you learn these skills, and now you know how to build a brand and show up online with your own business, right? That's what the courses are designed for. So people just choose to resell them because if they come with resale rights, then why not? If you helping other people learn, right? You getting 100% profit from the sale. Nobody is profiting, only you. So that's why you see a lot of people doing it, but a lot of people you don't realize are not reselling. They're using the course to apply it to their business, or they're creating businesses, if that makes sense, and not even reselling. But that's why I'm talking about DBA today, because DBA is a way for you to start that costs less, and then you're gonna learn multiple streams of income. When I say multiple, I mean multiple streams of income, like a ton of different ways to make money. It's going to teach you Instagram. It's going to teach you how to edit on Canva. It's going to teach you how to edit on CapCut. It's going to teach you how to create content, email marketing, digital marketing. It'll teach you how to set up your online store. So you literally invest in these, and then you're able to like start immediately if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to really sit there, go through it, figure out what they're talking about, set up your store, and start showing up, posting content, you could when it comes to DBA. Because it's designed like that for you to like start right away if you really want to. They even give you content ideas, give you captions that you can use. And then not only that, you getting access to volume 2 too, which teaching you LinkedIn, Shopify. I'm reading from the course, so that's why I can remember now. It's teaching you drop shipping, about taxes and finance, life insurance. It's teaching you how to create content, how to do Pinterest. UGC is teaching you faceless marketing, like if you wanted to be faceless, even how to become a travel agent. So if you're into travel, you can learn it. Airbnb, yep. See, Edward says some credit, a lash business. They have a men's marketing module. TikTok Shop, and y'all already know people making a killing on TikTok Shop. I'm on TikTok. I got TikTok Shop too, but I don't be promoting products like I need to. So apparently I'm slacking because that's another stream of income. I've been approved for TikTok Shop. I think I've linked, since I've been on TikTok Shop, I think I've linked 3 products. That's it. Which is crazy because I should be utilizing it more. But it teaches you how to do that. It teaches you YouTube, Amazon KDP. I think that's like where you can write books and put on Amazon. Homeschooling. It teaches you Facebook, how to start a virtual call center, wholesaling, and how to be a virtual assistant if you wanted to. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're getting ready to drop a whole bunch of new stuff in DBA, like a whole bunch of new ways to earn money, which is why you want to get it now if it sounds interesting, because I don't know what the plan is as far as pricing. Most of the time, the pricing stays the same, is from what I've been seeing. But sometimes when they add new stuff, whoever's in it automatically, you never pay again. You instantly get access. But if you wait till after they drop something new, sometimes the price goes up. And then by the time you join, you paying more, if that makes sense. That's what they did last time. Yep, I forgot about Toro. Hey, the review. Is it possible to close the Stand store after listing the product? I think I need more time. Yeah, so you don't, well, I wouldn't say close it because it's going to depend. Are you in a free trial? If you're in a free trial, you can't close it. Your free trial going to keep running. If you're on a paid membership, same thing. You can end your membership if you don't want to keep getting charged, or you can just unpublish the product. So it's up to you. But I think you mean because you don't want to keep paying because you're not ready. If it's that option, then yeah, you can cancel the billing. Like cancel your, you know what I mean? You can go in there and cancel your subscription, and when it gets to the end of that billing period, you won't have access no more. You may lose your name if somebody else takes your name, but your products will still be, your products, of course. Or you can unpublish the products, which just means they're not live, which they wouldn't be live anyway if you don't have your link anywhere. Only you can see them. But yeah, you can always end your subscription and restart it whenever you want to. Do you use landing page? If so, which platform? I do not use a landing page, but I'm on Stand Store. Stand Store has that option to put landing pages. I just have not tried it yet. I see it on there all the time. I just literally use Stand Store. I have my products linked. I have my free products and then my paid products, and they go directly to the product. Like I have like a description set up, and then it goes directly to that product, like the explaining what it is. But they do have an option for landing pages. And since you mentioned that, I've been thinking about creating one. I just haven't did it yet in Stan Store. But Stan Store, y'all, is real user friendly. You can pretty much figure it out. But they give you that option to use it if you want to. Hey Tasha. Yeah, Edward, that's what I thought. Volume 3 coming soon. Stan Store or Beacons is what's the difference? So they're both made to host products, digital products. It's just different companies, different platforms. Stan Store is real popular because it's user friendly and you get a lot of different options, different features that eventually come into play. Like after you start making money and being on there a while, you can upsell, you can form a community on Stan Store. What else? You can, it's a lot of stuff you can do with Stan, but Beacons is good too. Like I never down talk Beacons because I love Beacons actually. I don't know much about it, I only used it for a little while, but it's a cheaper option. It costs less than Stan. So some people opt for Beacons in the beginning when they're trying to get started because they don't want to pay that $29 a month and they're not bringing in no income. So I always direct people to Beacons, but same concept, they just two different platforms. So your pricing level is gonna be different on what you get. So Stan Store is priced at $29. You may get this. Beacons has a free plan, and then they first paid plan starts at $10, which is super good because you get option to create. I think you can do payment plans on the $10 plan. You can put, I think, unlimited products. So you just gotta read the setup. Like when you go to both, look at what Stan Store offers at a certain price. Look at what Beacons offers at a certain price. But they both good. Stan Store is just really good when it comes to digital products. Beacons is free, but if you want to pay, right? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, so it's a cheaper option, especially in the beginning for some people, but it's good. Hey, Maisha. Hopefully I said your, is it Maisha or Maisha? I usually get people names right. I think it's Maisha. I probably messed it up though. Let's just sign up with UBC. When did you get UBC? Maisha. I think that's how you say it, Maisha. Yeah, I love UBC, y'all. That's how I started. I started with UBC. I did not, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'll be knowing how y'all feeling. But I'm telling y'all, it's worth the investment. And the reason why I say I know how y'all be feeling, because I felt it. I was like, I'm not paying $500. I can do this, and I don't need it. You know, that was me, and not now sale. Now, I'm not saying you have to. Some people may be able to make sales without it. But it definitely helped me like learn what I needed to be doing online and creating content and like building a brand and attracting customers without being salesy and all that. Like it taught me all that. And then I was able to start making sales after UBC. So it was the best investment that I could have made, honestly, for me, along with thousands of other people. The second one, Maisha, okay. I've had it now 2 weeks. Okay, you had it 2 weeks. Have you joined the Q&A calls on Wednesday yet? I love the Q&A calls. But yeah, it taught me a lot. Like if you really want it and you implement what they telling you and you really learn and adjust your strategy when needed. Yeah, on Wednesdays at 7 Central, every Wednesday they do a Q&A on Zoom. You just go to the course, to the platform, and then click the link and join. Like I'm in there all the time, y'all. And I just listen. I don't ask questions, but people be asking questions that I be wanting to know. So, but I be listening. And it's supposed to be an hour, but it always goes over. Like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And they literally break down whatever you ask, they give you that and more, which is good. No, I keep messing up what I'm saying. So they are recorded, Maisha. So if you miss them, you can always go back and watch them. If you go to the classroom, go down to the bottom where it says live call recordings, and every last one of the Q&As is recorded. So you can always watch it later. A lot of people don't realize that, because I even forget sometimes. Like when I miss it, I'm like, dang, I missed it. And then I'm like, oh, but they recorded. So you can always come back and watch it later. I think the mindset calls are recorded too. I'm not sure, but they do mindset calls too. If I'm not mistaken, like twice a month. I don't know, something like that. On the OOMS for people who. What is the OOMS? Am I tripping? What is that? You're welcome, Aisha. What is ohms? Ohms. Am I overthinking? Anybody else have questions? Oh, the Zoom calls for people already purchased. Yeah, the Zoom calls. Yeah, because it's inside of the classroom for UBC. Okay, she meant Zoom. I should have guessed that, right? Yeah, so no, the Zoom calls are for people who in the platform, yeah, already, who already have UBC, because it's in the community and they do the Zoom calls all the time. So yeah, it's just for people who purchase UBC. But I learn something every time I'm in them, y'all. Every single time. Yes. But DBA does calls too, y'all. DBA does Zoom calls all the time, but they Zoom calls are like on different topics, which is good. That's why DBA is a good way to start too. It's just not a course, but they do Zoom calls like on different things. Like they did a wholesaling Zoom call where they have professionals in there talking about wholesaling, Chat GPT. They have people in there who know all about Chat GPT. You just got to catch those because they schedule them and put them in the calendar. So you have to check the calendar for what kind of Zoom call. And they usually have something going on almost every day in DBA. I bet you if I go on there right now, they probably have something coming up today or tomorrow on something. And I sat in the wholesaling Zoom call for 2 hours because I'm curious about wholesaling. And they did a Zoom call with a guy who has made millions doing wholesaling. So he was the one hosting the call. Because of course you want to learn from people who that's their expertise, right? So DBA is good about doing that. Are you on IG? Yes, my IG is linked in my bio. In my YouTube bio, you can see my IG. It's a faceless. It's faceless right now. I'm thinking about going hybrid, but right now it's still a faceless IG. Yeah, see, no call today, but tomorrow DBA got looks like a Zoom call on Threads about Threads. So stuff like that. That's why it's super valuable, y'all. For 222, you getting all of that information plus ongoing support all the time. Like with these Zoom calls, people coming in teaching you. So it's crazy because it's like you constantly getting information on top of information. Then they do Bible study in DBA. So on Wednesday they have Bible study at 11 when you can join the Bible study. So it's just stuff like that that makes these types of communities and courses like good because you get ongoing information on top of what you already paid for. I need to start joining Bible study. I've never joined Bible study, but it looks like it's every Tuesday. I'm at work. That's probably why I don't join because it's every Tuesday at 11. Looks like every Wednesday at 11. Well, that makes sense because most Bible study on Wednesdays, right? But I be at work. Hey Bruce, how are you? Appreciate you. I've been debating on joining. Sounds so simple. Because honestly, Bruce, that's why I always try to explain it in the plan, the business plan of it is simple. The putting in the work is the hard part because people don't want to put in the work. That part I'll never say is simple because you gotta literally make an effort to like post content and put time into your business, right? And learn different things and implement them. But the actual getting started, y'all, is easy. People overcomplicate it. Like it's easy. You need a phone, you need internet. You don't even need a computer, y'all, for this business. I have a computer, I have a laptop, and I have an iPad. I use my phone for everything, which is crazy, but that's just me. I always have my phone with me. But if you got a phone, internet, and you gotta of course have somewhere to host your product, stand store beacons, and then you need a product, right? So create your own or get a done for you program like the one I'm talking about, DBA. And what else? A social media platform, because where else you gonna market it? That's what digital marketing is. Marketing on the internet or marketing on social media. That's all digital marketing means. So, of course, you got to have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, something. That's really all you need. And in the right mindset, once you have all of that, then you just got to learn. You got to learn. You got to be willing to invest. If you see that you're not making sales or something more you need to know, you got to be willing to invest in your education to learn skills of marketing. If you're willing to do all of that and have just those basic things, anybody can do it. That's why it's beginner friendly. But a lot of people have success and some people don't, because some people quit because they think, oh, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna start this business and I'm about to be rich. No, that's not how it works. But you can definitely make a living. I know a lot of people, I follow a lot of people for inspiration that have quit their jobs and they making like 2, 3, 400,000 a year. I know somebody who made $1 million in a year, you know? So all off with digital marketing. And then some of these people, y'all, are not even showing their face on no platform. These faceless brands are making money like this. So it can even be done faceless, y'all. Faceless is not gonna work for everybody. I'm gonna tell you that now. Some people it's gonna work for, some people it's not. So you gotta know when to pivot when you need to. If you feel like you doing your faceless and it ain't working, you may need to show up and start talking, right? But it's all gonna depend on how bad you want to make money. But it could definitely be done faceless. I started completely faceless. Like before I even came on YouTube mentioning anything about this, when I was just starting out and I had just got UBC and I started making my first 1 or 2 sales. When I made like I think $1,500, I was completely faceless. I was doing it on Instagram, that same account that's linked in my bio. And I was shocked because I had never shown my face talking about this. It wasn't until after I did that and then I came on YouTube and started talking about it. That's how I know you can do it faceless. If you implementing what you learning and you posting the content and you putting in the effort, to do it. And everybody's journey gonna look different. Some people gonna make sales quicker. Some people it's gonna take a little longer. But a lot of the times, the people that it take longer to make sales end up passing up the people sales who started sooner. So it's all about how you run your business, how you build your brand. Honestly, it's up to you. You get out of it what you put in. Because I'm even a witness to that. Like sometimes I slack and I don't go live as much or I don't post enough content or, and your business gonna reflect just that. So you gotta just keep the effort going. But the good thing about it is once you learn digital marketing skills, you learn them. You need digital marketing skills for any business. Every business got a digital marketer doing their marketing on the internet and on TV, online, right? It's just something that is gonna never go away because how people gonna buy from any brand if you ain't got nobody doing your marketing, right? So it's just one of those skills that you learn it and you can pretty much, once you really, really learn it and you get those skills and you really understand what marketing is, you can pretty much start a business and be good at it. Convert people to buyers. But it takes time to like really learn those skills, right? But that's where those courses come into play that y'all see. The one I use is UBC because that's the one that taught me. So that's the only one I can vouch for. Not saying that none of the other ones are good, but UBC is a great course because it's teaching you the skills and it's teaching you how to brand, like how to build a personal brand. And at the end of the day, nobody can take those skills away from me. I already got the course, it's something that I can use for the rest of my life. Even if I wanted to quit doing this and quit teaching people how to make money online, even if I quit doing this, one day I was like, I don't want to teach people how to make money online. I want to do something different. I'm still going to be able to use UBC to help me in my business. See what I'm saying? Regardless of what kind of business I start. It could be me mailing out physical products. I'm going to still revert back to the skills I learned in UBC to help me make sales and market my business, right? So that's the good thing about it. Because that's what it's designed for, to teach you the information. It's just a bonus that these courses come with resale rights. So you not only get to learn from them, you can earn from them if you want to and sell them. It's up to you. You don't have to. That's not a requirement. It just happens to align with my business. I market to people who are tired of their 9 to 5, who need to make extra money, want to be able to spend time. Like, that's my target audience. So if I'm marketing to people, teaching them how to make money, it just aligns with my business. So UBC, I resell the course to people. But if my business was not aligning with UBC, I wouldn't be reselling UBC. I would still be learning from it because it's teaching me how to market my business, but I don't necessarily have to resell it. It's just good that I can, right? Because I made my money back. Times, I don't know how many times at this point. Right? That's how you got to see it. You purchase these courses, you make one sale. That's what I told myself. I was like, if you can't make one sale, something wrong. So I was like, pay the $500, you get the course, stop complaining, because I'm going to find a way to buy hair, purses, lashes, nails, right? So I was like, you get this course, and all you got to do is make one sale, and then you even, right? That's what I was telling myself. Like, my goal was low, y'all. I was like, I just want to get this course, learn these skills. I just need to be able to make an extra $1,000 a month. That's it. I was like, I'm tired of waiting 2 weeks for my next paycheck. I just want to be able to make an extra $1,000 a month. That's all I wanted. Because I'm seeing people make $30,000, $40,000 a month. But I just wanted an extra 1,000. I was happy with that. And I'll never forget, May was my first month I made $10,000, y'all. And I started in April. May was a $10,000 month for me. That's when I knew, okay, my goal was low, right? I needed to like up what I was trying to do. But that made me like push myself harder in this business. So it can be done. It's all about how much work you put in. It really is. Anybody else have questions about DBA or UBC? Yes, no. Anybody else have questions on getting started or curious, or maybe you already started and you just need help? Anybody? I haven't started yet. What's stopping you, Bruce, from starting? Like, what's stopping you? What's holding you back from starting? Low income? Yeah, that's most people's issue when I ask them. That's part of the reason why I have DBA too. Honestly, not only because it's valuable, but because it costs less, and it's a way for people to start that costs less than UBC. Because you got to think about it. UBC is a full in-depth digital marketing course. That's why it's $500. It's worth every penny. DBA is not a course. It's like a PLR community that helps you get started. It gives you enough information to get started, and then the only difference is with DBA, it's super valuable too because you get all these digital products that are already made for you that you can resell if you wanted to. You can individually price them how you want, rebrand them, change the color, switch them up, add to them, and then you get volume 2 also that's teaching you different ways to make money online, right? So that's part of the reason why I invested in DBA, because I didn't get DBA until after. I was like already making thousands in sales with UBC, but I still invested in DBA for myself and then also for my audience. So that's another way for you to start, Bruce. If you ever do think about it, DBA is good. I would not promote it if it wasn't. It's great. Like, it's a lot of information in there, and you can resell DBA if you want, or you don't have to. You can literally learn one of the things that it's teaching you and start making money online like that. And don't forget, you can always do Afterpay and Klarna for both of these products and break it into like 4, I think even sometimes 6. Just depends. I remember when I got UBC, y'all, I did it on the 4 payments with Afterpay, and I couldn't afford it either. But I was like, look, I'm gonna make this first payment. I don't know how I'm gonna make the rest. Honestly, I was not concerned about the second, third, and the fourth. I was just like, let me make this first payment so I can get this course. Because you get full access, right? You get full access to the course, just like everybody else, and you get the ability to start reselling it if you wanted to, even when you on payments. So all I needed, I just need to get in there. So I was like, look, let me just pay this money. I don't know how I'm gonna pay the next payment, the next one, but look, I got approved. I was like, okay, let's go. That's crazy, right? Is DBA beginner friendly? Is basic enough? Yeah, it's beginner friendly. They both, to me, they both beginner friendly because they telling you exactly what to do to get started, right? DBA has a whole module saying how to set up your online store, right? Telling you exactly how to set DBA up in your store if you want to resell it. And then from there, it's teaching you how to do the email marketing if you want to set that up. It's giving you content. It's giving you a PLR vault where they have all the products listed, right? So to me, they're beginner friendly. Right. I've seen people join DBA who don't have no tech skills. They be having to ask questions though, but that's okay. People, you in that community, people in there helping, and then depending on who they bought from, that person can help. But they don't have no tech skills, and they get in there and they figure it out, right? And then just to think, if you have tech skills, you just are new at digital marketing, it's gonna be even easier for you because at least you have the tech skills, right? But it's definitely not hard. I have some people who bought from me who needed extra help, just like navigating and doing stuff like that, and I just helped them, because everybody, of course, gonna be on a different level when it comes to social media. But that's something you got to be willing to learn. If you want to make money, you got to be willing to learn, right? But it definitely gives you step by step how to do it. But Bruce, you got to use that reason as more of a reason for you to work towards starting, right? The low income. You got to use that as your motivation at the same time. I had to. Can Bruce and I go in on content? I'm just saying. Look, if I could do it, I would, but that ain't even possible because UBC is like it's an MRR course, so it's owned by the creators, right? So the way it works is the way they control everybody is being fair and paying the $4.99 because that price is set. Y'all already know I would have it on sale if I could, but you can't do that unless you want to get kicked out, right? But no, so the way they control it is because when you buy from me or if you buy from anybody, you're going to get an email confirmation telling you where to forward your receipt. And that email address that you forward your receipt to goes to the creator, somebody who is over that. And they look at their receipt to see if you bought it from somebody who's in the course, because of course they have to be in there to be reselling it. And then they look at what you paid. If you pay anything less than $4.99, you're not getting access. So that's how they control it. If you pay $4.98, you're getting access denied. So that's why. So they would only literally give one person, whoever paid the money, access to the course, and they would be the only ones that have it on their platform. Which is a good thing because they're controlling it and keeping it fair so people not selling it for less, right? You can actually sell UBC for more if you want to. There's no limit. There's some people out here selling UBC for $1,000, y'all. $8.99 and all that, but you just can't go below $4.99 because that's the price that's set by the actual creators of the course. She laughing, Tasha. It sound good though. And the same thing with DBA. That price for 222 is set. The only good thing about that is the creator of DBA does sales all the time, and she'll send out like emails to everybody who got the DBA, and she like, hey, just for the weekend only, you can sell DBA for 150 or 111, which is good because then we get to come on here and market for a lower price, and sometimes people join. But DBA is already set, super affordable at 222, if you ask me. But yeah, it's the same type of thing though. They pay attention to the receipt, and you have to have that price has to match what that course is for in order for you to get access, or they would deny you. I stared at IG at the beginning of this year, but never followed up on it. Yeah, see, Brooks, you gotta start procrastinating and just get started. You gotta like really, really put your mind to it and want to do it, and then just do it. Honestly, you just gotta do it, but do it when you're ready to do it. If what fits, you don't know if what fits the criteria for digital marketing. Hey, Alicia. Happy Monday. There I go with this yawning. I came early today, Alicia. Right after I got off work. My thing. What do you mean your thing? You mean your niche? Like what it is you selling or what you promoting? It depends, because you want whatever it is you're gonna be promoting digitally to be profitable. So it's not about a theme. It's about, is your digital product gonna be profitable? Or like, what is your niche? Like, are you into fitness? Are you into cooking? Are you into relationships? Are you into wealth? Are you into health? Are you into beauty? Like, what are you? What is your category? And it doesn't have to fit with it, because you got to understand these courses are designed, especially UBC, to help you market whatever it is you marketing. If you already have products or have a business, right? Time flying today. It is. Luckily for a Monday, them people got on my nerves today at work, y'all. I almost walked out again, and I had to tell myself, look, a little bit longer. They got on my nerves. Like, I don't know what it is about a Monday, but they like to repeat stuff back to you. I'm asking you for something. Oh, you need this? Oh, you need that? What? Ain't that what I just said? It's like they repeat the same thing I said. That's annoying. Girl, I'm telling you. I'm like, can I have your phone number? Oh, you need my phone number? Can I have your social? Oh, you need my social? Can I have your... Oh, you need... I'm like, I almost want to say, ain't that what I just said? But I had... People worrisome, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Customer service, don't do it. Is your goal to hit 1 million on YouTube, or you just using YouTube to reach out to add many people as you can to change their lives? Well, I enjoy coming on here talking to people about it, honestly. So I'm on YouTube already. I talk about digital marketing. It's a part of my life now. It's my business. So I make videos on it, and then I also come on here, and since I'm already making videos on it, I come on here to talk to people about it. I honestly come on here to answer questions. A lot of people have questions. A lot of people have people who they bought from who not helping them. So I just really come on here to ask questions, and in the process of me serving other people, I get sales sometimes from it, right? But no, I don't really have a goal as far as hitting 1 million. I do want to hit 100K subscribers, but because I want that plaque. I want that YouTube plaque, but I got a long way to go for that. Yeah, same here. I repeat it. Yeah, it's like they can't hear. I think they can hear, but they just got to say it again. And I'm just like, I almost want to ask them, can y'all hear? Hi, Eliza. You said you finally caught it. And I've been on here almost an hour. But I came early today. That's why I'm usually on live after 5 sometime. But I literally got on here like at 3:30, around 3:30, which is early for me. Did you have any questions? Yeah, it's been 53 minutes according to the timer. That's what y'all got to understand. You got to utilize all your platforms. If I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram and I'm on TikTok, why am I not talking about it on all of them, right? So YouTube is the only platform that I go live on, honestly. I have not went live on TikTok or Instagram yet. I like YouTube Live. The environment is different on YouTube versus the other platforms when it comes to live. But hello, how are you? How do I get non-digital creators to see my content? A lot of people have that question, girl. I even struggle with that, honestly. But I do know you gotta try to talk to your target audience, which you probably already are, like through your hook. Make sure it's hitting the pain points for your target audience. And then you got to use hashtags that align with your target audience versus all of those hashtags where people put in digital marketing, faceless marketing, passive income. You know what I mean? You gotta put other hashtags in there that have to do with digital marketing. So I've been adding like stuff like work from home mom, stay at home mom, escape the 9 to 5. What else? Mom boss. Like I've been adding stuff like that in mine because I need my content to go somewhere else besides other digital marketers, right? We all in the same boat. And every now and then I get followers like that are not digital marketers. And the reason why I know, I click when I see a new follower, I always click on their name just to look at their profile. And it's somebody who ain't got no profile, got about nothing about marketing, and their page is usually private, right? Because it's usually just a regular person who's not in it for business. So I would recommend do that. Start doing that, like cutting out some of those other hashtags. Like still use a few, but try to incorporate in more hashtags related to your audience. So that way your content goes to them. But yeah, it's hard to get it to do that. It just depends. There's a way to do it. It's just I'm still learning too, but I do get followers all the time now that are not digital marketers, but the majority of mine are digital marketers from the beginning. But yeah, I would recommend doing that. So I try to use less of that. I use other stuff. Like I try to take that digital marketing and all that out. Like every now and then I put it in there because it's still digital marketing, but I try to make the balance be more towards my audience versus digital marketing. Because if you do that, you got to think it's only going to keep going to people who are already digital marketing. And sometimes it goes to new people, like new people, which are still just starting, but they already starting. And sometimes those people convert to buyers because they could have started and not have bought nothing yet. And I've had people who brand new and my content go to them and they buy the course from me, right? But I mainly want my content going to people who are not starting digital marketing yet. So do that and see if it helps. How to know the right strategy to work with? You don't. You have to do different things to see what works for you. You wanna implement things you learn. Like me, I have a course that I promote, UBC, so I implement the skills that I learned from that course because I knew nothing about digital marketing, right? So I have a course that I use to learn from, and they provide you with different ways to reach people, different ways to do a strategy. So, and then as you start this and you continue to do it, you're going to learn different things just from seeing other people's content. Because a lot of people, digital marketers, you should be providing value too, right? So you should be posting things you learn. So I learned from a lot of those other marketers because they'll post content that's telling you, hey, are your reels not reaching people? Do this, this, this. So that content is valuable because I stop and listen. I try what they say sometimes, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I seen a girl say she had a list of like hashtags not to use. She was like, your content not getting pushed out because you're using these hashtags. I don't know if it's true, but I tried it, right? It don't hurt. So you gotta do different things to see what works. And then you gotta pay attention to your analytics. If you see content doing good, analyze why it did good. Was it the song? Was it the hashtags? Like compare it to the other content that you promote and try to figure out what's working, what's not. So it's really trial and error, y'all. Error. My content on Instagram is getting low views right now. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not even tripping. Like I'm not complaining. I'm not happy with it, but it don't stop me from posting content or posting in my stories, and it don't stop me from making sales. One minute I can get a content that have 100 views, and I'm like 100 views, and then I can post a reel tomorrow that got over 1,000, right? So it's like sometimes I don't understand the algorithm myself, but I just keep posting because sometimes those reels will go take off like the week later. A week later, I can come back and now I got 500, right? So sometimes it's Instagram. Right, Eliza. Yep, I learn a lot from other people too. Suggest some of your strategies you work with and they give results. What do you mean by different strategies? So I'm honestly posting valuable content. That's my strategy. Like I know my target audience down to the T because I'm my target audience. I know they pain points because that's me. I know what they hate. I know what they're going through. I know how they feel. I know how to get in their head. So I use hooks on my screen that target that audience that is more likely to make a person stop and be like, dang, what's she talking about? And then read my content. And then you put a call to action. Hey, if you want to learn more, comment info. Hey, if you want to learn more, click the link in my bio. So my only strategy is making sure I'm posting content that's going to affect the people that I'm trying to affect, or make the people who I need to see it convert, if that makes sense, or be curious about my content. People literally have to see your content multiple times before they buy from you. So if you posting every day, posting good content every day, multiple times a day if you can, even when you think people are not watching, they watching your content. You may not notice it, but they watching your content. They're going to come to you later and ask you a message in the DM, or they're going to buy something. And then you're going to go back and wonder, like, where this person... Me, personally, I try to trace people because I want to know where they came from, because that's helping me, right? So when I get a sale, I instantly... Sometimes I can't figure it out because they name be different on the email. But if I get a sale and it's a name, I go back to my stories. I go back to my content. I look at who viewed my story. Like, I'm always trying to figure out, like, why did this person buy from me in this moment at this time? What did they just see? Or is it something that they've been watching, you know? So I try to figure out where they came from. But even when you think people are not watching your content, they watching your content. They just got to continue to see it. They got to continue to see it. They got to like you. You got to be relatable. If they relate to you and they like you, they're going to buy from you. Right? That's how it works. My TikTok views are low, but Instagram views... See? And mine the opposite. My TikTok been doing numbers, and my Instagram just went to shit. But guess what? I'm going to still post on Instagram, because one thing about it, the stories gonna make it for you every time. So you got to make sure you post it in your stories. The reels, I care about my reels too, but my reel views been low. But that's all right, because my stories be reaching people. Like, I can see my non-followers in my stories, and I reach a lot of non-followers through my story, which is good, because that's where you make most of your sales at, through your stories. But I'm still working on Instagram's algorithm. I don't know if they got me shadow banned or what's going on. You don't know what to post? What you mean you don't know what to post? If you faceless, then you should just be finding random videos and putting a hook on the screen, right? I don't know if you faceless though, SK. Yes, you're right. The perfect thing and right is to know what your audience wants to know. Right. That's the main thing. Because if you just posting content and you don't know who you talking to, guess what? Your content is not fixing to resonate with the people you needed to resonate with, because you don't even know who it's for. So you got to know who your content for, who your products are for. What type of person are you marketing to? And then you make content accordingly. I watched you for a while, then I purchased DBA. See? So I'm right? And I ain't know you was watching me. See what I'm saying? But people watch you. So imagine if you start your account and you posting good content. I mean, you posting good content, and say for you, example, you see my content every day, you like my content, and all of a sudden I just go MIA, right? You gonna forget about me. That's what people do. They go MIA, they ain't post all week. And it's just like, okay, you can't do that, especially in the beginning. You gotta be every day. Put your content in that person first every day. And then make it good content, and then people they like you, they like your content, they gonna invest in you. I really don't know what to post in my story. A lot of people struggle with the story. So you want the story to be a balance of your products and like your personal. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to tell you what to post in your stories, but I can only use me for an example. Like me, I post about UBC and DBA, but I never really post about both of them in the same day. Some people do that. I just find it confusing. So if I start off talking about DBA, I probably stick to DBA. Or if I start off talking about UBC that day, I stick to it. But you have to do a balance in your story. You cannot be in your stories just boom, 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 boom. Everything, every slide is about a sale, about a product. You got a link. So you got to, it's like give and take. So me, I wake up, I may post a good morning message. I may post a picture of my coffee. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to post coffee because I love coffee, right? Most people probably know I love coffee because I'm always posting coffee. So I post my coffee. I'm faceless, so I'm not in the video, but I post my coffee cup. I can post my machine making the coffee. Say good morning. Hey, how are you? Who else loves coffee? Are you a tea person or are you a coffee person? Now you asking questions, so now you got people engaging, right? So simple stuff like that. And then I may later on I may post my desk because I work from home. So I'll post like a picture of my keyboard, and I might say something about working a 9 to 5 and not liking it. Cause at the same time I want people to know me as a person, right? So they get to know me. They know I like coffee, they know I still work, they know I work from home. Now I may have people in my stories who can relate to me because they may like coffee and they hate their job and they work from home, right? But somewhere in there, I got to incorporate what I'm trying to promote. Because what is the point of me posting all this personal content that I'm trying to make money? You know, I'm trying to make sales, right? And help other people. So somewhere in there, I'll say something, but then I'll start talking about like UBC, and then I'll put the link to the product. I may say something about how it changed my life, and one day I left work early, and I was like, I'm able to leave work early now and just take off without pay because I started digital marketing, and now, you know, so something like that, and then start exactly like I did. Then I put the link to the product. So it's stuff like that. So depending on your lifestyle and your personality, you got to find a way to incorporate things you like or let people get to know you through your content, and then add in now your products that you're promoting. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, so you faceless. All right, like me. So yeah, there's a way to do it without showing your face. I've never shown my face on that Instagram page that's in my bio at all. But I'm about to, y'all. I think I'm gonna go hybrid. So if y'all see me pop up on the scene on Instagram, don't be shocked. Cause I think I'm about to go hybrid on that page. Coffee shorts, cause I work from home too. See? And I post my coffee shorts all the time on YouTube. But I'm not on phones. I even bought the keyboard headset. See, look. I ain't even know that. I just be posting my content, y'all. Even though I'm a digital marketer, it's more to me than digital marketing, right? I like coffee. I like to post my coffee routine. I like, even though I hate my job, I like waking up in the morning, recording my morning routine. So I still post my content on my YouTube. That content usually goes to YouTube and TikTok every day. I don't really post it on IG because, you know, IG different. IG want the short aesthetic stuff. You know, IG is a little bit different, but I post those routines on YouTube and I post them on TikTok. And then on IG, I just have to like take a photo. You know, you got to take a nice, pretty photo, or, you know, and put on IG in your story a picture of your coffee cup. It's just different on IG. But I'm thinking about going hybrid and like start showing my face. Like I'm a still post faceless content because I feel like some days you just don't want to show up. So I'm gonna still post faceless content, but I think some of my content I'm gonna be in it, and then on my stories I'm probably gonna talk and show my face and make it like a hybrid account. Hey Carell, how are you? Times you doing live? Random. I'm trying to come up with a schedule, but they're random. I'm usually live later than this, like after 5, but today I went live at 3:30. But it's always gonna be in the evenings because I work my 9 to 5 still, so it's always gonna be this time or later when I go live. How do you like the Eliza? How do you like the desk and the keyboard? And I think you said the headset. The headset too. Oh, the hand rest. I love my desk. Hey Tasha, she said she liked my vlogs. Well, thank you, because my vlogs be getting low views. I'll be salty about that. My mini vlogs get long views, but if I do like a long day in the life or like a weekly vlog, it be low views. I'm still working on that. You love it? Yeah, I do too. I don't know what I would do without a standing desk, y'all. I have so many. Since I started working from home, I started working from home a little bit over 2 years ago, y'all. I was always healthy, no issues, which I still am, hopefully. But since I started working from home and I've been doing it for 2 years, I have so many problems. Like my legs be aching, my legs be swelling up sometimes, my back hurt. Like it's just like everything. My eyes be going. It's just, I feel like work from home would like break you down if you don't do things to not let it. So that's when I realized, like, if this gonna be my job where I'm working and sitting in this spot all day, like I'm gonna invest whatever I got to be comfortable. So that's when I started buying the headrest, the headset, the standing desk. I even got another chair. I don't know if it's in my YouTube short. I got a chair that you pull out the bottom and you can lift your legs up and rest them. Like I feel like all of those are investments because you're not about to have me broke down because that's literally that is literally what's happening with work. Like I don't see how people work from home for the rest of their life. I can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't be walking with a hump in my back. I think I will start one account on Instagram, faceless content about positive vibes, politician things, any suggestions on how to work it. The positive vibes will work. I don't really know how you're going to incorporate politician stuff. I wouldn't recommend politics though, me personally, because you just going. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of engagement if you do politics because people gonna want to argue in your comments. So, but I wouldn't know much about that. Feet swelling. Yeah, see, I be wanting to ask people in my shorts, like anybody else legs swelling up? Anybody else feet and ankles swelling? Like I be like, is it just me? Like something not right. Like I even went to the doctor, y'all. I'm like, why is my leg swelling up? Like I went to the doctor and everything because I've never had an issue with swelling ever, and I know it's sitting. So that's why I got that desk. But even though I got that standing desk, I stand, but I still find myself sitting a lot. So that's when I was like, well, let me get the chair because at least I can lift my legs up when I'm sitting. And honestly, it's been helping. But working from home not for the weak. Like you better protect your eyes because looking at that blue light for years and years would damage your eyes. Like I didn't realize how much stuff deteriorates when you work from home. So that's why I got glasses. I wear my glasses a lot, like when I'm working, because imagine me, y'all. I'm literally looking at a screen all day. And the reason why I know when I start work at 6:45 in the morning, I have two screens that I look at all day. When I get off work, what do? Go straight to my phone and my iPad. Why? Because I have a whole digital marketing business. I got to create content. I literally look at screens from the time I get up to the time I go to bed, unless I'm eating. But I'm always, or watching TV, I'm looking at another screen. That's bad. Like I'm never like not looking at a screen. Unless I'm like out and about, but most of the time I'm looking at some type of screen. Yeah, you should, Eliza. That chair helps me a lot because I pull that little thing out and I can lift my leg up. And it makes it better than your feet just... Because I have one of those things you put your feet on, like on the ground. But that don't help because your leg's still down, you know? But it definitely helps me. Yes, politician will get engagement. I think more things can do. I can't have a lot of followers. Still sure. Right, but the thing is, you're going to get a lot of engagement and a lot of followers. Your issue going to be, are those followers going to be interested in your shirts? See what I'm saying? If you build your social media account and gain the wrong following, when you go to start talking about a business, those people are not going to be interested in that unless you're going to make shirts that have politicians on them, right? So you got to be careful how you build the followers, because if you build your followers based on a certain kind of content and then all of a sudden you go off to something else and now you're trying to sell a digital product, they're going to be like, they're not going to engage in that content unless you find a way to tie it all together. So like you said, t-shirts, maybe you're going to promote t-shirts and sell t-shirts, but it's going to have to be related to why they following you, like the interest that they following you for. Right, okay. Right, you gotta protect your eyes. It's the light from the screens. The blue light is dangerous, they say, for your eyes. Yeah, that's what I have. That's what I was saying, the blue light blocking glasses. And if you don't want to wear glasses all day, on Amazon, I haven't got them yet, but I've been thinking about it. On Amazon, they got the screens that you could put over the computer, so that way you don't have to wear glasses. You just have to measure your screens and then buy the ones that fit. But like if you plan on working from home long term, like all that stuff is needed. Cause y'all, my back, I be complaining about my back. I ain't never had no back problems. I'm like, what is wrong with my back? Gotta move around, stretch, yoga. Right. That's the, you ain't finna do it for no 30, 60 minutes. Not my job. Not the way these people call the bank 24/7 hollering and screaming about their debit card and they ain't got no money. Like constantly. No. Literally, I get 2 15-minute breaks. So I'm trying to eat, you know? And I get a 30-minute lunch and I'm trying to eat, right? But every now and then I go outside on my back patio just so I can see outside and see the sky, you know, or just see the sun or anything. But when it's busy and the calls are back to back, it ain't no getting up, walk around. Because it's like sometimes on days it's calls like you may get a minute in between calls and they like boom, boom, boom. And then you got to think about it. What about the people who don't have wireless headsets like me? I'm not supposed to have a wireless headset. I'm just smart and I got one anyway. But most people are USB into the thing. You can't get up and move away because if you get up, you're not gonna hear the call come through, right? That's why they want you. That's why these companies want you wired in because they want you at your desk 24/7. And that's even worse. Because if I had that kind of headset, I really would be in bad shape because I would be stuck there all the time unless I'm on break. So that's the good thing. My headset is wireless. So if it is a slow day, oh, best believe I'm up. I'm outside, washing clothes, washing dishes. And when that phone ring, I'll go run back to my desk. But if it wasn't for that headset, that would not work. That would not work. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna go walking. I'm supposed to go walk today when I get off live. Like go walking on a walking trail just to get out of here. Get up and go walk outside. Right. This is like bar table. It sits high. Yeah, I have a standing desk, so I lower it and I can lift. I can stand it up to stand or lower it back down. So you mean I should be more careful how I will deal with my followers? Right. You got to be careful how you building your followers because when you go to start talking about products, they're not going to be interested. They're not going to be your target audience. Yes, I'm going to get glasses or screens. Yes. No, before work and after work, gotta do it. Right, exactly. I used to go to the gym before work, but that was when I used to start work at 9:30, at 9 o'clock. So I would literally go to the gym first, work out for an hour, come home, take a shower, start work. But I start work at 6:45 now. I am not. Who finna get up? I should, but y'all. I am not a morning person. I get up every morning, but I am grouchy in the morning. My boyfriend be telling me, you the meanest morning person I know. I'm just like, and I be looking at him with a side eye, like, don't say nothing to me in the morning until I have my coffee. But yeah, I definitely, that's why I'm going to start going in the evening, like going walk, because I get off at like 3:15, which is good. So I can go walk in the evening time if I need to. Or do some kind of exercise at home, because I have a walking pad. That's another investment, Eliza. I got a walking pad too. That helps too. But I did find out, like, I can't walk and work. I don't know if that's because I'm out of shape. Like, I can't walk and work. I was literally on that walking pad walking, and the call came in. I was out of breath, breathing hard. I'm just like, I got to walk after work. I can't walk. I can't walk at work. So it's still good to have because when I get off work, I can literally get on it and walk for like 30 minutes. Stand up and march in place. Right. Got to do what works, Stephanie. You right about that. I can relate. I used to work for Wells Fargo on the phone and building. Yeah, see? Yeah, most of my coworkers have wired headsets. From day one, I had a wireless headset. I was like, they're not about to have me trapped at this test. No. Been working from home since the pandemic. Right. I started working from home in June of 2022. So it's been a little bit over 2 years. From your experience, what is the right place to learn more about digital marketing and marketing to get updated? From a course. Invest in a course. If you want to learn all about digital marketing, I sell and promote a course called UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. It's the same course I use to learn from, and it's the reason why I'm able to make sales. It's in my bio. It's linked in my bio. It's called UBC. It's just like school. If you want to learn something, you got to go to school or you got to take a course. So that's what it is. Those are great. I know. I love it. When they asked me that, I've been working it for like over a year now. But when they asked me, I was like, you didn't even got to ask me. Sign me up. Because I hated working 9. I was working 9 to 5:30 and 9:30 to 6. And then, mind you, when the time changed, like in the fall, it's dark here at 6 o'clock. So I was literally getting off and it's dark outside. And I'm like, this ain't going to work. So since I changed, I love it. I'm still not a morning person. So I complain every morning about getting up. But you know how it is. Once you up, you're okay. But it's just the getting up that take everything out of me. But once I get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, I'm good. But I love getting off early. Because I still have, in my mind, I have the whole day still. Because at 3:15, I can still do stuff. If I got to go somewhere, I can catch places before they close at 5. Like, I can still do what I got to do. I'm in North Carolina. It gets dark at 7. Yeah, right now it's getting dark at 7:30 still. Because the clock hasn't went back yet. So Do things on purpose, walking in the bathroom, Marshall kid. Right, yep. You gotta think. You're right though. I be thinking about it. The crazy part is you know that, but in the moment you don't do it, right? It's hard to remember. Not really hard to remember, it's just I guess it is hard to remember. You forget to do it because you just walk in there, walk back. But yep, that's true. You literally gotta do everything. Yeah, right now I think it gets dark still like at 7:15, 7:30, maybe 7. I don't know. You know how it slowly gets darker sooner, a little bit by little bit, and then next thing you know, the time goes back and all of a sudden it's dark outside at 6. So right now it's still in the 7-ish hour when it gets dark. No, she said North Carolina in the house. Yeah, just change up your hashtags and see how that work, cause that's really the only way to reach them. So even look at some people's accounts, like in your niche, whoever you targeting, and try to look to see what kind of hashtags they're using, and try to use similar hashtags. That's what I do. I cut out a lot of that digital marketing hashtag and try to incorporate more like work from home mom, stay at home mom, working mom, stuff like that to try to help. What is she talking about? Anybody else have questions? Hey, Mia. Oh, Lord, another one from North Carolina? Y'all taking over my life. North Carolina people. East Coast. Anybody in here listening have questions on digital marketing? I know we be all off topic. On digital marketing or digital products or how to get started, y'all. Originally I was talking about DBA. If you are new here, that's the product I was talking about today, where you can learn how to earn multiple streams of income. And you can literally start digital marketing as soon as possible. When you invest with DBA, it teaches you multiple streams of income. And then you're also able to resell DBA if you want to. You don't have to. It's only $222. It's $55 if you start on a payment plan. If you want the sneak peek for free to see what's in it, it's linked in my bio. The DBA sneak peek. I'm in Texas. Texas. Hot ass Texas. She live in Austin? Okay. I'm close to Houston. I'm not in Houston, but I'm close to Houston area. But outside of Houston. Yes, thank you, Eliza, for being on live. You have a good night. Hey, Nikki, you from Texas? Yeah, Texas, stand up. Or did you mean North Carolina? Wait. Wait, I think I may have spoke too soon. Oh, okay, Texas. Yeah, Texas. Yeah, I'm close to Houston, but not, but I'm not in Houston. I live in Lake Jackson. It's like, if you know what Pearland's at, it's south of Pearland. So going like 288 south, closer to the coast. I'm close to Freeport, so I'm like closer to the coast. But I'm like an hour, no, 45 minutes. It take me like 40 minutes to get to Pearland. So Tasha laughing. I was like, wait, is he talking about Texas or North Carolina? We run y'all mail. Oh, y'all do? What mail? Wait a minute. What kind of mail? But yeah, I'm there, closer to the water. But I'm in Houston all the time because why not? It's like right there. I live right off of 288. But I love not living in Houston, honestly, because Houston traffic crazy, y'all. If you want to get into some road rage, come to Houston. They crazy. Like, you got to drive when you get over there. Look, I can drive. Like, I drive good, but I already know when I go to Houston, you better have your mind right, have your shit together, because they drive crazy and the traffic is ridiculous. That's why I like living outside of Houston, because I can go to Houston, go to the mall, go out, have fun, and I'm taking my little butt right on back over here to the little small town living. But I do not want to live in Houston because it is insane. Oh, you work for the post office? Oh, okay. Got it. I didn't know. I didn't know our mail was ran by Houston. I don't know. As long as I get my mail on time, Nikki, we good. Carb is a digital product PLR. It depends. So different digital products can have different licenses. Some digital products are MRR, which is master resale rights. And you can also buy digital products that are PLR, which is private label rights. So you have to pay attention to what it is you're getting. If it's PLR, that means you can edit, change it up, rebrand it, resell it, do what you want. And if it's a master resale rights, kind of like UBC, like the course, that means you can only resell it, but you can't change nothing. And you have to sell it for what it's sold, what the price is set at. So it depends. And then some digital products people sell are just for personal use. So if you buy something from somebody, you gotta make sure you can resell it before you try to resell it, because if they don't have PLR rights attached, that means it's only for you to learn from it and use it, but you cannot resell it. Free sources to learn digital marketing. The internet. That's the only thing that's gonna be free, because nobody gonna sell you free information, right? Or give you, because there's a lot that goes into learning that skill. So you can always Google. Like I learned a lot of stuff from YouTube and like Google. So you can do your own research. The issue is you got to know exactly what you're researching, right? So you can start with Google, like just asking what's digital marketing, how do I learn digital marketing skills, and see what comes up. But that's gonna be the only way you can really get free information, right? Or when you come across videos like mine that are on YouTube telling you stuff, then you learning from what people teaching for free, because YouTube, it's not charging for the videos. I thought you was gonna say you work for Amazon, Nikki. I was about to say, oh, they probably mad at me. I know my Amazon person. I should know their name by now as much as they at my house. I need to figure out who they are and start leaving some snacks or something. Because when I tell y'all, Amazon be at my house every day, almost every day. What is the hard things you find since you started digital marketing? Being consistent, and then trying to beat these algorithms on social media, trying to make your content reach more people. That's what I find the hardest for me, because I haven't mastered that yet, especially on IG, because it's like hit or miss. Some of my content get over 1,000 and some of it don't. So I'm still trying to figure out, by trying different things, what can I do to have consistent views over 1,000. So that's what I'm working on, trying to figure out. ChatGPT. Oh yeah, ChatGPT. If you go on there and ask ChatGPT, it will pretty much answer anything. That's right, Tasha. That's a good way to start, because it'll give you a whole breakdown. You don't leave snacks? Yes. No, I don't. I need to. They probably be like, as much as we hear, she ain't gave us shit. That's probably what they be saying. I need to do something because they always in my house. Do you use any automation tool? Email marketing. That's an automation tool. So my emails go out automatically when people buy stuff. They automatically get emails. They automatically get, depending on the product. I need to work on my email marketing because I've added some new stuff that I haven't set up email marketing for. But most of my products, the emails are set up automatically. I don't have ManyChat set up. That's where you get the auto responses to people. I don't have that set up. So I manually reply to people still. But ManyChat would be good to use too, because anytime people comment certain words, it will automatically send them a message for you. So that's another one you can use. I know they talking about me, Stephanie, but that's all right. They're gonna be surprised one day. They're gonna be like, somebody must have got on her ass. No, I had it in my head all along. I just didn't do it because I'm lazy. But I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so email marketing, set up ManyChat. You can use all of that for automations. I mean, most of my automations, I actually need to change my email marketing over to Stan because I still use MailChimp. But I need to like change it over to Stan Store since I'm paying all that money. Instead of paying MailChimp a separate fee. I just haven't did it yet. I'm not interested in selling products, but I have a blog about digital marketing and SEO and share sometimes strategy about social media. Okay, well, yeah. So, but are you interested in like making money from it? Yeah, MailChimp is free until you get too many emails going out and then they charge you. That's what happened to me. It's free until you get a certain amount of emails that's gone out and then you get paid. You get charged based on the amount of people signing up and you add it to your email list. So I get charged. 1 month I got charged like $50. But I have free email marketing through Stan Store. I just need to set it up and I don't have to pay for that. But I like MailChimp, so that's why I still have it. Do you do one-on-ones? Yes, if people buy, like if somebody buy from me and they need help, I do one-on-ones on Zoom. So like if somebody bought DBA or UBC from me and they reached out to me because they had more questions, I usually get on Zoom with them. But I don't have anything set up where I just do one-on-ones for just people in general. I don't have nothing offered like that. A lot of people ask me that though, but I don't have anything like set up in my store where people can sign up for one-on-ones. I just automatically help people who purchase for free, if that makes sense. About how much are you paying to maintain your storefronts? What storefronts? Are you talking about Stan Store, where I'm hosting my products at? I think that's what you mean, Stan Store. If you're talking about Stan Store, yeah, $99 a month. They have a $29 plan and they have a $99 plan. I'm on the pro plan, so I pay $99 a month for a Stan Store. There's other options through other platforms that cost less, like Beacons. But for Stan Store, you get two options, 29 or 99. But I'm an affiliate, so a lot of that I make back through affiliate. So I get, when I refer people to Stan and they sign up using my link, I get, I forgot how much, a certain percentage. It's not a lot, but they add up when you get a lot of people. So I guess that helps offset the price a little bit, but it's 99 a month. Um, if you want to offer payment plans and use Stand Store email marketing, you have to be on the 99 a month. Because for the longest, I wouldn't do it. In the beginning, I was on a $29 plan for a long time when I first started. And then when people started asking me about UBC and like wanting to buy it, I realized like I needed to upgrade because people wanted to do payments and I couldn't offer payments because I was only on a $29 plan. So then I upgraded to 99. Okay, yep. But Beacons is the one I recommend to people who don't want to pay like that. Beacons is good too because they have a $10 plan that gives you pretty much some of the same tools, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean you could make your own website, but the Stand Store and product places like that, they're designed for digital products. There's a lot that you can do as far as hosting your products, creating webinars, creating courses, adding lead magnets. What else? Upselling. So it's a website that's designed for digital products. But yeah, you can definitely host your own products on your own website or even Shopify. That is true. I used to have a website that I had created through WordPress back in the day. Trial and error. I didn't really know what I was doing, but it was working. Yeah, but I had a website through WordPress a while back that I had did all on my own. I even had a Shopify too at one point. But the goal is to work smarter, not harder. I mean, some people have their own website though. I see some people with links, but most people use the digital marketing platforms like StanStore, Beacon, Snipfeed, System.io, Pinsite. There's a whole bunch of them to choose from. Because you literally can buy a digital product, set up your social media account, start going through the course or going through the product, sign up for a free trial for Stand Store, Beacons, whichever one you choose, set the product up, and boom, you're ready to go. Instead of spending time creating a website. But a website is still an option. Yeah, that's why I recommend Beacons for beginners because they have a free plan. And then they also have another plan for $10, which is beginner friendly. That's why I tell people Beacons too. So you can really start without having to pay anything by using Beacons. And a lot of people don't know how to do websites. That would just hold them up. They trying to get started. They got to go figure out how to make a website. A lot of people don't know how to do that. There's just another obstacle. So that's why people who don't really know much about it don't do that. Yeah, because it'd just be another thing holding them back from starting. But down the line, yeah, if you make a website, use it. I wouldn't recommend it straight out the gate, especially if you don't know what you're doing, because you're going to be even longer getting started. I was like, all right, thank you for being alive. Have a good night. Anybody else have last minute questions for me? Thank you. You too. Good luck. Okay, yes, because it's so random. I'm gonna try to come up with a schedule, but notifications would definitely help. I'll see. I'll think about it. Anybody else have questions on getting started? Questions on DBA or UBC? I'm gonna be on 5 more minutes, y'all. If y'all got any more questions, cause I'll stay on here all day, and the day will be over. I'm supposed to be going to walk, but it's looking cloudy outside. Anybody else with last minute questions? That's a no. Well, if y'all don't have any more questions, y'all should definitely consider starting. If you haven't and you've been watching a live, you should definitely consider starting digital marketing. It can be life changing depending on your effort and how much you put into it. Of course, no results are guaranteed, y'all. I'm gonna always be honest with y'all and not tell y'all, hey, you're gonna get this course and make all this money. It depends on what you put into it. Me personally, it has worked for me. It's worked for thousands of other people. It's changed my life completely. I've paid off credit card bills. I'm able to save money now. It's just so many things. Less stress, at least when it comes to money. That's one less thing I got to worry about, y'all. All because I decided to invest in UBC one day. So it has completely changed my life. So if you are considering it, I would definitely consider UBC or DBA, depending on which route you want to go. You can have success with both. It's all going to depend on your effort regardless. So both of them are linked in my bio. You can get sneak peeks for both just to see what they're about. And don't forget about the payment plans, y'all. You don't have to pay all up front. If you do payments, you still can access the full course. You still can resell it if you want. But if nobody else has any questions, oh, and if y'all do have questions once I get off live, the best way to ask me is on Instagram. My Instagram is linked. So if you're not following me already, follow me on Instagram. And if you send me a DM, just tell me you found me on YouTube. So that way I know it's a real person. And I will be more than happy to answer your question over there. But I'm about to get off of here, y'all. I'm going to try to go live again tomorrow at the same time. Like right after I get off work. So like 3:30ish. I'm going to try to. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Turn on notifications so that way you can catch me when I'm on live again. Thank you, Tasha. I know, right? I'm already trying to make up an excuse in my head why I'm not going. But I'm going. I'm going. I have to go. But thank y'all for being in the live. And don't hesitate to ask me any questions on IG. And I'll see y'all in my next live. Thank y'all.